$51,000 a month from AI content. And as you can see here, this month we did $51,000 purely from AI content. This month we did $55,000. This month we did 48, and this is just on Stripe. Our biggest month on this offer was over $70,000 a month cash collected. How does it work? Because it's actually quite simple. And if you're a coach, consultant, or agency owner who wants to make more money, close more deals, and have better clients, then this is the strategy that will get you to $50,000, $60,000, and even $100,000 per month. Let's go through it. I have 763 subscribers on this channel, yet majority of our deals come through these subs. So how am I making over $50,000 a month with 700 subscribers? Well, it all comes down to a simple system that I'm about to share with you right now. We make simple videos helping people grow their business on YouTube. So right now, if you are a coach with any sort of unique niche offer, this strategy will work for you. There's a whole system behind it, but actually to create this content, we completely use AI. And this is where it really becomes like a superpower for most business owners. So as you can see here, this is Poppy AI. And inside of here, what you can see is that we have a lot of different groups. So as you can see on this board, there's a lot of stuff going on. It looks a little bit complicated, but don't worry, it's actually very, very simple. Each of these little web maps here with AI, and they're used to create YouTube videos. This one specifically is tailored to create VSL YouTube videos or virtual sales letter videos. So all it has in the first box is it's trained off of our data. So we have all of our client information, our offer information, and all of our messaging here. On here, then I just simply added some videos about who I am, right? So some of the past videos on our YouTube channel. One of our clients who made 1.65 million, one of our clients who made 6 million, a simple YouTube sales funnel video, and then a video breaking down our personal offer. Then we have instructions on how to do the actual thing that we want the AI to do. So this is how to write a VSL. So I have some stuff from Daniel Fazio, some stuff from this guy, some stuff from Hormozy, and then a couple things from myself as well. Then we also have really good examples of good YouTube VSLs. So we have Iman, we have Ravi, and that's pretty much it. All we do here is we just drop it in to the chat and be like, write me a 12-minute VSL for my offer. So as you can see now, it's literally generating a fully scripted VSL. That's really, really good. If you're a coach, consultant, or info product business owner making over 10K a month, but you're tired of no-shows, broke clients, and profit margins stuck below 20 to 30%, then pay attention, because what I'm about to show you could completely transform your business. I'm Linden Chasteen, and I'm about to reveal the exact system that we use to help experts like you generate boiling hot leads that show up, close, and pay consistently while scaling to 60% plus profit margins using YouTube first client acquisition. And proof this works, we took Joel Kaplan from 0 to 600,000 per month organically, helped Chandler generate 1.65 million. And last quarter alone, we turned off $140,000 in monthly ad spend while actually increasing revenue to 600K a month. So as you can see, this is very, very good copywriting, way better than what you're going to get on like ChatGPT. Then goes into the problem state, it goes into the solution state, it then goes into how it works, CTA, and then it goes into objection handling, keeping it simple, it goes into the actual program breakdown. Then it goes into the outro where it is another CTA. So that is just the VSL one. We also have one for ideas, which is right here. We have one for titles, which is right here. We have one for intros, outros, and full YouTube scripts. So as you can see, this one is much, much different. If we scroll in here, if I can, you can see this one is trained based off of how to write YouTube videos, not specifically VSLs. So with that in mind, that's how we create our content. We don't do anything else. All of the content is written by AI. We haven't fully introduced an AI avatar yet, but that's definitely something that will happen a year or two down the line. We found right now it's not quite ready. But essentially that AI process saves you so much time in ideation, scripting, and basically makes it so that you can just show up and film and start making an extra $50,000 to $100,000 a month for your business, which is ridiculous. But to actually make this convert well, there's this very specific process that you have to follow. I'm about to break it down right now. So first thing that you need to do is you want to make sure that some of your content is very broad. It has very broad targeting. And that is very broad content like this. Watch these 20 minutes if you want to build a $1 million YouTube channel. How to build a $1 million YouTube channel in 1 hour, 24 minutes. 4 levels of scaling to $100,000 a month on YouTube, right? So these are all actually videos that target the very top of our market. We're just purely targeting coaches, consultants, agency owners who want to grow their business on YouTube. So these are videos that target pretty much that entire market. But from there, you want to actually go down, get out of the top of funnel and have some niche middle of funnel content that's still targeting them. For example, how we do this is we have content like this. Do this to create a blue ocean on YouTube. The truth about raw content for business owners. Warning. The only sales funnel you'll need to make 100K a month. So this isn't necessarily going to target every single coach or consultant that comes on our channel. For example, this video, there's a lot of people who don't even care about raw content, don't post raw content, so this video would not apply to them. It's basically solving subsections of your niche's problem. You want to think about, you have your total people, and then you have a small subsection with a specific problem. This kind of content is solving those specific problems. And that's very, very important because a lot of these people will have specific problems that they need solved compared to just having the broad process that they need to get their result, right? So that is our niche targeting. But then to take it a step farther, and this is really where conversions start to come in very heavily, is you need to be posting case studies. With these, it's stuff like this. For example, how Chandler made 1.6 million with 4,000 subs, how Ryan makes 20,000 a month with only 1,000 subscribers, how Eric is making over $100,000 a month posting raw YouTube videos. These are all clients that we've worked with, gotten amazing results with. And by the way, if you want us to build out this entire system for you, then just book a call below. But this case study content is so important because it really just gives people the actual stories of people you've helped, right? It shows them that you actually can do what you're talking about, not just making random YouTube videos. That is the bottom of funnel. But then you want to take it a one step farther, and you want to essentially create a video like this. So what is this video? Well, this video is a VSL. And what that is a virtual sales letter, just like in the AI that I showed you earlier. What the goal of this video is to essentially take someone from a stranger all the way to a buyer. And the way that we do this, when we have this change happen, when someone goes from a stranger to a buyer, they do that through building trust. And to build trust, you need to tell them who you are, what their problems are, how to solve those problems, and other people that you've helped solve those problems for. Now, I have a whole video going over in depth how to actually create this VSL video, or you could just steal my AI framework if you want to use the link in the description to sign up for Poppy, which you also get $25 off of, by the way. Would recommend it. I'm not sponsored. I do have an affiliate link, but that's it. Then the next step to this actual system is this right here. Now, what is this thing right here? It's actually something very specific. This is a landing page. After someone goes on my videos, let's go ahead and open up my YouTube channel. So let's go on my most recent video. Got 461 views in one day. And all you need to do is click on this link and it takes you directly to this page where I have my VSL and then we have our book a call. So this page is essentially what turns people from just viewers into booked calls. So we go ahead, we have, are you a coach consultant? Because we don't want to work with anyone who's not a coach or consultant. We qualify them based on their income and how much capital they have to invest. If they post 0 to 5K a month and less than 1,000, then we instantly disqualify them because frankly, they're not at a point where they can work with us yet. From here, we have them drop just some information about them and then make sure that they understand it is a call to close. From there, they just book in a time. Then that's pretty much it. They get sent to my closer's calendar and either they buy or they get a ton of value and they don't. Either way, it is all good. From here, we also have this form. You might have seen that pop up. This is just to capture anyone who actually doesn't book a call, right? Because what we want to do is we want to essentially get them into an email sequence right here where we can essentially bombard them with all of our testimonials because we get our clients great results. And once they read those testimonials, they'll be much more likely to book back into another call. And we always include the link to book back into another call in these emails. So we essentially have a 14-day email sequence going out after that basically just gives them a lot of testimonials and lets them learn a little bit more about what we do. Alternatively, if they also don't book a call or they do book a call, what will happen is, as you can see, this video on the Amplify Accelerator is a YouTube video. It's not embedded into Wistia or Vimeo or anything like that. Now, some people might say that that looks more unprofessional, but what they don't realize is that that's essentially free retargeting. YouTube automatically cookies everyone who views your content. They cookie them and they track them and they recommend more content of you to them. So now once someone watches my VSL on this landing page, they will be cookied by Google. And when that happens, they constantly get retargeted with your content. So they'll basically start getting all of our top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel content directly on their homepage. So the next time they go sit down on their couch, open up YouTube, my face is there waiting for them. And from here, we actually go into a thank you page. So we have a little thank you page here, and then, which is right here. Let me go ahead and open this up. So this is the disqualification one. And then we have our thank you page here if they are qualified. So we say, congratulations, your call has been booked. Then we have just like a little video that walks them through what they need to do next. From here, they also get sent into this sequence. So we basically qualify them, basically anything that they submitted on the form. they will go into add a tag based on their answers, and then they will get assigned to a closer based off of their answers. It'll create a new opportunity and go ahead level, send emails, SMS, and then wait until 24 hours to follow up one last time before the call. That is pretty much that. And then they go into a sales call. They either close for 5 figures. If they aren't closed, we have a free school group, literally with like 23,000 members that they can just go in. It has an entirely free YouTube course, which by the way, you can get access if you like. It's completely free, no strings attached, and it tells you pretty much everything about how to grow a YouTube channel. That's a really good thing that we can funnel them to. And if they are closed, then we make money, right? This is one of our $70,000 months, which was in December. So, but to actually understand how this whole system works and how you can do it for yourself is you actually have to understand why the market is shifting. For a long time, ads were king. But the problem is that every single month you spend money on ads, right? And obviously, yes, you can make a return on that, right? That's why people run ads. They make a return. But the thing is that right now we are in a trust recession. So if you're spending hundreds of dollars a day on ads, thousands of dollars a day, tens of thousands of dollars a day on ads, then you are just burning money, sending people to a 60-second ad that maybe goes into a 10-minute VSL that goes straight to a sales call with no pre-value given. And that just doesn't work well in 2025 because right now trust is at an all-time low. Google recently did a study where they looked at how long someone needs to watch content before they buy. And they found out it really takes someone 7 hours of consuming your content before they trust you enough in order to purchase your high-ticket product. That's 7 hours of engagement across 11 different touch points, so 11 different pieces of content across 4 different locations. If you think that you're going to get that just running a 60-second ad, it's just not going to happen. And it's going to lead to bad clients, low profit margins, high ad spend. Just like, for example, Joel, who was spending $150,000 on paid ads.
We were spending about $150,000 a month on paid ads about 1 to 2 years ago.
To generate around $500,000 a month back, which is not bad at all. But what happened after he shifted to content, and why you should shift over to content as well, is because you actually get paid in order to generate leads. Joel went from spending $150,000 a month on paid ads to generating $10,000 to $20,000 a month on YouTube in order to close more people. We cut down his ad spend by $140,000 per month. So he's literally spending $10,000 a month just on retargeting ads, which I would recommend doing, to actually increase his top line to over $600,000 a month. Not to mention top line, but profit as well. He went from profiting like $1 to $200K a month to over $400,000 a month while literally being profitable on client acquisition. We were doing $10,000 to $20,000 a month and only spending $10,000 a month. So we were netting close to $10,000 a month for all of our client acquisition. And not only that, the clients who came in were better clients because they had way more trust in him and his product. People who buy on ads buy for outcomes. People who buy on content buy for you. And that's a huge difference in the quality of client because you literally have them coming in off of 10-minute value videos, 10 plus minutes. Some videos are 30 minutes. They'll watch multiple before they book a call with you. You lead with value and you do a soft pitch in those videos, which feels much less salesy, and people trust you way more, which leads to you closing deals like this. $17,000 purely from YouTube for our client Esteban. Nathan closed a 4K deal purely from YouTube recently. Blake made over $30,000 in like a single week from content. One of our agency clients, Jose, got his first $3,600 retainer purely from organic with only a few hundred views. Our client Daryl started from scratch and got 140,000 views on his first video, closing over $10,000. Here's one of the $5,000 payments from that video. And Joel recently got a 40K sale. And this is all possible by having this system right here. And if you want us to implement the system into your business for you so you don't even have to think about it, we can optimize everything end to end completely done for you, then book a call with me and my team below where we will put together a game plan to get you to $100,000 a month completely organically. And if you'd like to learn how to write a killer YouTube VSL, then just watch this video next. Thanks and have a good one.